sinners, let's go down, let's go down, let's go down. Oh, sinners, let's go down, down to the valley, down to the valley. I remember that song from Holes. It's actually very catchy, and the fact that the song, like, itself goes on for quite a while, it actually adds that sort of, yeah, I could listen to that sort of catchiness for all day. Also, I'm sorry for my hair. I don't often condition it, which is why it's got a bit of a woof factor to it. Anyway, rejoice, my fellow Stanleys and mundane workers. Rejoice, for the Stanley Parable finally has an ultra deluxe release date. Apparently, it's releasing on April the 27th. It's to make a joke about 24/7, I think. Like, I think it's meant to be a 24/7 joke. It has to be, because it's at the 4th month. It's on the 27th day. Even just those three, or 247. Oh, 427. Ah. Oh no, I get it now. 427. April the 4th on the 27th. 427. That's Stanley's room number. Which also has the same numbers of 24/7. No wonder Stanley's busy. Anyway, let's watch the release date trailer. I was wondering when this was coming out. I was beginning to think maybe there would be another delay, but they finally have the release date. Very good. Let's watch it. It's brilliant. Why? That would spoil it. You'll just have to trust me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Okay, this is just the same trailer as the original one, but
Something very peculiar happened.
oh wait.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh wait, so I think it's slightly different.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that led into the mine. Stanley was once again.
I'll let you watch just for your enjoyment.
Stanley knew the office box.
This is slightly different. Is it? Oh, okay, this is slightly different. A new updated release date trailer. Game. Alright. We're trying to see some of it. Welcome back, Employee 427.
Oh, come now. You don't want it to end already, do you? Why don't we begin again?
Let's begin again. The game will end. The game will never end. You are in control. You're not in control. Your choices matter. Your choices don't matter. You're playing the game. You're not playing the game. The end. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Wait, how did you do that?
Oh wow, dust particle effects. The Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe. Rejoice! Rejoice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And to console fans, look, it's coming out on consoles. On the PlayStation 4 and 5, on the Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and of course Steam, where the original game was put up in. This remake was made by Crows, and it's got the same talent from the original, written by Davey Redden and narrated by the brilliant and hilarious Kevin Brighting. Alright, Kevin Brighting's a great narrator. Alright, so there were some new details in the trailer. So basically it just played out like the original trailer, for the most part. Basically in the original trailer, Stanley had to Stanley was going through these corridors, and then in one corridor he found one that had a fire exit. Just as when it was getting a bit frantic, he tried to get to the fire exit, but then the fire exit closed. But here they're being a bit more creative. I guess it's a more updated version for the Stanley Deluxe. So the endless corridor seems new. So he goes back. That behind the scenes, what would you call that? Janitor place? The janitor place, that's new to the trailer. So he goes in and there's all kinds of things. Kind of boxes and things like that. I'm hoping that there's one ending where you could climb down those boxes from that ending where Stanley can fall down to his death. Except instead of falling down to your death, you can parkour your way down and then go to that exit. That would be great if you could do that. Welcome back, 427. Let's play a game. That's the frame from the canon ending when you completely obey the narrator and find your freedom. Alright, so there's new additions to the Ultra Deluxe version. They've added in new endings, basically, and I'm looking forward to finding them. So the graphics have been updated. Mind control facility. Okay, that's the same. That's the same. The same. We're not in control. Okay, that's the same. That's from the game. Okay, that's an updated visuals. Okay, this looks new. What is that? What is that? I think it's something covered in some kind of like cover to keep it from. It's some kind of dust cover, I think, in the distance. Anyway, what is it covering? You're not playing. That looks like a church. Can't wait to hear the narrator preach. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Right. How did this ending come along? Last time I remember about the whiteboard ending is that if you restart the game at some point, your respawn point will not look like the traditional offices, but this straightforward, like, strange blue room. You just go into like, what is this? You go left, and then you just see this room that says, "Welcome to the whiteboard ending." This seems like a more updated version of the whiteboard ending. Anyway, don't think I didn't catch on to that. Oh, the whiteboard. Oh, the whiteboard was tipping over. There's a door behind the whiteboard. Okay. Okay, the adventure line. Where's the adventure line? That naughty adventure line going to take us to now? Okay, curtains. Stanley seems to be like behind the stage. Perhaps there are walls behind the curtains because it would be straightforward if Stanley could like walk under the curtains. But anyway, that's the Zending, and that's a new ending, and that's just part of the original trailer, right? All right, this should be fun. We'll have to wait and see. Let's read this actually. Let's do it in the narrator's voice. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe dramatically expands the world of the original game, with new content, new choices, and new secrets for you to uncover. From now on and until release, we'll be releasing weekly updates, starting with the return of the Stanley Parable Helpful Development Showcase. We'll be sending that out via our email list, which you can subscribe to here. As always, you can really help us getting the word out and making the game more visible. Wishlist the game if you've not already, and tell your friends, community, co-workers, and family. We've worked on this project for years, and we really appreciate the support. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions. A lot. I was meant to say, I'm sure you've got all... let me try again. I'm sure you've all got a lot of questions about what you can expect from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Since the Stanley Parable is a game about surprises, we've tried to implement new content in ways that players won't be expecting. The script in this new content is longer than the entire... pardon me. Darn it, I was gonna finish that last line if I didn't burp! Pardon me. The script for this new content is longer than the entire original game. How much longer? Twice as long, or just like only a few parts long? Longer than the entire original game. I mean, the original game was quite short, so if they were making an expansion pack, I can imagine it probably wouldn't have taken much effort to make the script longer than the original game. Script. I was going to say something, but I've forgotten what I was going to say. Right. Oh, yes. So, the original game, you could complete in... Well, if you're going for one ending, you could complete it in, like, less than 15 or so minutes or so. Well, depending on the ending. You could be spending, like, I don't know, like, 3 to 8 hours just going through the game, trying to find most of the endings, and then you'd be done. Although there are a few secret endings, but they're more played for laughs. Most of them, anyway. But part of the joy about playing the Stanley Parable is not knowing much about it going in, so they're recapturing that magic, as it were. So the game's going to offer lots of surprises, and I think, if anything, the Ultra Deluxe is likely made for people who are already fans of the original game. Or this might just be appealing to new players as well, you never know. Alright. But anyway, I guess we'll just see where it goes.